Life can be a winding road, full of unexpected twists and turns. For some, the road leads to dark places where addiction takes hold. This was the case for a young man named Daniel. He was raised in a loving home but strayed from the right path during his teenage years. Daniel's journey to addiction began with experimenting with drugs. It seemed harmless at first, a way to fit in and escape the pressures of life. But soon, the drugs took control, and he found himself trapped in a vicious cycle of addiction. His life spiraled downwards and he felt hopeless and lost. He lost interest in everything he loved, pushing away his family and friends. His days and nights blurred into an endless cycle of searching for the next dose, consumed by the overwhelming desire to numb the pain inside. One night, at his lowest point, Daniel came across a church while wandering aimlessly. He was drawn to the music and the warmth emanating from within. Hesitantly, he walked through the doors, and in that moment, something changed inside him. The pastor's message that night was about hope and redemption. It spoke directly to Daniel's heart, reminding him that no matter how far he had strayed, God's love was always available to him. Tears streamed down his face as he realized the depth of his despair and the possibility of a different life. For the first time in what felt like an eternity, Daniel felt a glimmer of hope. He sought out the pastor and shared his story, his voice choked with shame and regret. The pastor listened compassionately, offering him words of encouragement and support. As the saying goes, God writes straight with crooked lines. And for Daniel, that moment in church was the beginning of a new line, a new trajectory. Daniel began attending church regularly, drawn by the love and acceptance he experienced. He found comfort in prayer and reading the Bible, discovering a strength he never knew he possessed. The words he read resonated deeply within his soul, offering comfort and guidance. Through the church, he found a community that welcomed him without judgment. They became his lifeline, offering support, encouragement, and accountability as he navigated the challenging road to recovery. With each passing day, Daniel felt God's love transforming him from the inside out. He joined a support group, sharing his struggles and seeking strength from others who understood his journey. The guilt and shame that had haunted him for so long began to fade, replaced by a growing sense of hope and self-worth. Just as a football team needs all its players to win, Daniel found in the community the support he needed to continue his fight. It wasn't an easy road, but with God's grace and the unwavering support of his new faith community, Daniel broke free from the chains of addiction. He dedicated his life to helping others struggling with addiction, using his story to inspire hope and demonstrate the transformative power of faith. Today, Daniel is a living testament to the fact that no matter how dark the road may seem, there is always hope in God. He is a beacon of light, reminding us that through faith, all things are possible. If you are struggling with addiction, know that you are not alone. Just as Christ, the Redeemer, embraces Rio de Janeiro, God's love embraces and welcomes you. Seek God, seek the support of a loving community, and embrace the transformative power of faith. You too can experience the joy of a life transformed by the amazing grace of God.